Bengal tiger. Solitary, nocturnal predator. Dislikes excessive heat, so lazes in water to keep cool. Lifespan, 15 years. The African elephant, the largest and most powerful of the land mammals, lives in complex family groups, can cover 80 kilometers a day. Lifespan, about 70 years. Is the zoo really any place to keep animals such as these? Should we really be keeping wild animals in captivity just for our entertainment? What quality of life can we hope to offer them? And in reality, what life do they actually get? Space rarely, if ever, matches the animal's natural range, and more commonly is reduced instead to virtually nothing. Animals which left to themselves would roam for tens of miles a day, tread the same few paces daily. Some of the fastest animals on earth live in pens so small they could not gather pace to a trot, let alone full speed. Birds are virtually stripped of their most precious gift, flight, often able to do little more than flutter their wings. Birds of prey do not soar but perch and vegetate. Consequently, large birds like vultures and pelicans in zoos are prone to bone disease. And for 15 hours a day, many animals may be shut away in their night quarters with even less room to move. But it is not just a matter of space. It is also the quality of the environment. Wild rhinos do not restrict themselves to the same territory and may travel for 12 kilometers or more a day. For these captive rhinos, their zoo enclosure is probably about as good as it gets. But in reality, what is there for the rhinos? They are short-sighted, and so stimulation in their world relies heavily on smell. The view of the main road is probably lost on them. Reptiles need complex thermal ranges, variation in humidity, special phases of light, and other factors which may seem difficult for us to appreciate as humans. And these, our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, exchange the infinite possibilities of the forest for little more than playground climbing frames. How long would these keep a 5-year-old child amused? Hours? Certainly not days or years. And what of social interaction with their own species? The elephant, whose herd and social structure are so important, imprisoned alone. Animals which might cross the plains in vast numbers would be lucky to find companionship in double figures. Some animals may find solace, only to have their world torn apart when cage mates are sold. And the solitary and the shy, or the creatures of the night, will not spend a day away from prying eyes. Even some zoos are starting to admit that certain animals, like polar bears, simply shouldn't be there at all. This bear's companion died, leaving her alone. Her natural territory of hundreds of miles reduced to what you can see, an ice floe painted on the wall, and the rocks painted white. Little wonder she's going out of her mind.